Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The motion man is Sanders. It's another run here for Williams. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. There's a short one caught by Sanders. A gain there of 15. 1st down, L.A.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Well, a big play there and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
And he'll manage to get to the 33. Braden Fisk, he's there to bring him down. They face second down and 7. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. He'll drop to throw. He finds Judy on that one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll look to throw again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Rams have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over. What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down as the tackle's made at the 26-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Back to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down. Throwing now from the gun. Again, working deep downfield.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns, not a game of hot potato bouncing the ball back and forth.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this pass.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Gotta get this to the 25. Here's third down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. On the handoff, this is Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and 5. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Browns will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Look him up on a second down and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Finds Nakua on the slant. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll put Addison in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the game, but it will bring up third down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. That is caught, back corner of the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams take a 10-3 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. 2nd. Back to the air one more time. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules, and what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here, leads to a nice gain.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Myron Williams, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. So it's 4th down, hunting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. A carry for Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Here's Dobbins. He's going to have a Browns 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll look to throw. A short throw, caught by Ferguson. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now it's Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy's a handful.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
This one grabbed by Austin. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. In. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Carney now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to have a Browns first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Pass brought in by Ferguson.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
It is 2nd down and 5. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts.